Hey y'all, this is AL Fig Madame again. So I promised y'all I was gonna try to come back with that real, I said housewives before, my bad, the real side chicks of Charlotte review. And like I said before, y'all know I got lazy. Well, really, it wasn't even me getting lazy, y'all. I was just so uninspired by that fourth episode that I was just like, I really did contemplate whether or not I was going to actually do a review on it, but yeah, here it is, y'all. I think this one was called Three's Company. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was called. So, this particular episode started out with everybody meeting up at Lynette's house, and everybody included Deanna. I think Shador was there, Ralph was there, like everybody but Bricks was there, y'all. So of course the topic of discussion is gonna be Deanna, because she been missing for like a week or two, and everybody been trying to figure out where she at, y'all. I could tell from one of the earlier episodes that this heifer just gonna be lying for no reason. So she was like, oh yeah, y'all, I went to Miami. Because everybody was like, well, what happened to you? Where you been? So she was like, yeah, I went to Miami and I got jumped and I got robbed. And everybody was like, what you mean you got jumped and you got robbed? So she gonna say that she met up with these Spanish girls and they was hanging out, and at one point in time that night she went down to the marina after they went to the club to go skiing on jets, which don't make no sense at all. You can't even see. Why are you going to be able to do this at night? Like, stop. And when all that happened, some dudes pull out up in a car that was like Dominican or something. They was pretty big dudes, and they ended up beating her up, and they hopped in the car that the girls was in, that she was in as well. They had all her stuff in, and they took her stuff. Come on now. Then she gonna try to say she was in the hospital for a week. How? You look the exact same. Like, she was like, I had a black eye, everything, y'all. I was just like, you don't look like you had the first scratch on you. Like, she just, I don't understand. What you lying for? What's the point? What is you lying for? Y'all, so nobody believes her at this point. Everybody already knew it was gonna be a lie she come up with, because apparently she does this all the time. She'll disappear and then pop back up and be like, ooh, y'all, I got robbed, or whatever stupid excuse she gonna get at times. But everybody has already figured out what she does is she'll go meet up with a dude, I guess screw him and get all she can get out of him, and then he kick her out, and or whatever the situation is, and then she come back home and then lie and say she got robbed. Y'all, I'm tired. But how you got robbed, but you still got your Rolex on? And even the girls realized that. They was like, this heifer still got her Rolex on. Yo, okay, it's just so stupid. But anyway, I already knew this episode was going to be whack when, like I said, Ralph was even there. Ralph barely said anything. He said something, and he was like, girl, I don't know what I'd be able to do if that was in that situation, to cross his leg. Like, he ain't say nothing, really. Like, I'm like, yeah, this episode going to be some trash. Y'all, so anyway. So the next scene happens, and Nisha apparently has called her girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Ren, to meet up with her at some place called the Juice Box. And I've heard about this place before, but like I said, I've never been to Charlotte. I've only passed through there, so I don't know nothing about that place. But I heard about it. But anyway, they met up, and she's trying to talk to her, and, you know, they were discussing what happened at her birthday party, Nisha's birthday party, when Ren left because the baby daddy showed up as usual, and you know, they ended up talking again. And so she was like, I want you, and that was really my time when I was coming out to everybody to let them know that I was in a relationship with you and all this other stuff. Y'all, while she in the middle of talking to her, tell me why the baby daddy pop up. Devon, you ain't got no life. Like, what is going on, y'all? I'm tired. So he done popped up. And so they literally are in the middle of talking, and then they pop up. He pops up, and then Ren's, you know, this is my issue with Nisha. If you really want this relationship with Ren, stop being so ecstatic when you see the baby daddy when your child ain't around. I understand if you like, ooh, I'm glad he here, because my child can be with his daddy, her dad, who I think is a boy, whatever. my child could be with their father. She be sitting up here like she lights up when this dude come in the room. Like she lit up just then. And I was just like, why are you so happy that this dude done popped up? Like you doing the most for somebody trying to act like you want to be in a real relationship with this girl. So yeah, y'all, I was tired. So Ren eventually sees him and is like, really? So they end up going back and forth about it. And then like he's sitting there like, it's stupid. Okay, this is the dumb part, y'all. Nisha sat up there and tried to set it off on him like, I have a girlfriend. Yes, we are dating. Blah blah, all this other stuff. You need to put some respect on our relationship. Like this is basically how it's all going. Then out of nowhere, he was like, "Man, y'all need to just go quit playing and just go ahead, just let it be what it's gonna be." And so Ren looking like, "What you talking about?" He eventually goes on to say, "You need to just go on ahead and let this threesome happen." So she was like, what? No. And like Ren keep acting like she ain't here for nothing, dealing with him and all this other stuff. And so, then the stupid part is Nisha eventually is getting on board with him like, yeah, I don't know, maybe that can bring y'all closer. So Ren looking like, what you mean? Like Ren got tired, she left. So then, I guess because she was like, my thought process is I thought about it, I'm not here for it. As soon as you proposed it, I didn't want nothing to do with it. And she got up and left. Nisha trying to act like she ain't here for it, and then she ended up like everybody ended up leaving. Like I was just like, y'all need to just stop. I'm tired, y'all. So anyway, so then Nikki Bands pulls up to Brix's studio session. Y'all, okay, I gotta make a point of saying this. So I saw, every time I watch this, 99% of the time, I've watched it right after it aired or the next day. So this particular episode, I saw it not long after it aired that same night. And I saw everything. All the music was there. Y'all, apparently, Anthony Hamilton's people was like, look, what you not finna do is use my music in this ratchet show. My life already on display. I'm already out here being a cheating bastard of sorts. You know what I'm saying? I'm already out here doing what I'm doing. So don't be sitting up here. He had one of his songs, and I ain't think that. I was like, oh, in my mind, I'm thinking, because he is from North Carolina, I'm guessing, okay, and I think he is from Charlotte. I don't remember no more, y'all. But I'm thinking maybe that's what that is. I'm out here. I feel like he looking like, hey, I already was out here cheating. I lost my marriage behind all my cheating. What y'all not finna do is play one of my songs in y'all's show. So I played it back to make sure that I had everything that I was gonna say right. And stuff I was looking up. I was like, wait a minute, what happened to the music? And I had to realize. I was like, why is it quiet? Lord, they're doing the most. But then they did that for like the main song that comes on at one point in time. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm just like, why is y'all muting the song? Like, this the only reason why this dude even halfway got on was because this song popped for some unknown reason. Because this dude is like up there in age and he been trying to get a rap career off the ground. And like somebody who interviewed him already said that he been trying for years. Anyway, y'all, I digress. So anyway, Nikki Bands pulled up on Brix's studio session and they talking, and apparently this particular song is a song that she did where it's a duo with her and him in it, and she was putting some finishing touches on it, and she was like, yeah, we gotta shoot the video for this soon and all this other stuff. We'll have a listening party, whatever, y'all. So then out of nowhere he pulls out a stack of money, and it's supposed to be for her boob job. And she was just so happy. She was just so excited. Then after the whole exchange happened, eventually she stood up to show her gratitude. And then, the camera was going to turn off. So apparently she was going to screw him as thanks for giving her that money for that session. I mean, for her boobs and all that stuff. Y'all, I was tired. I was like, y'all get somewhere and sit. Y'all, so then Lynette met up with Playboy Breeze at a hookah bar. And so he wants to discuss the dude, Twan, that was at her housewarming. And so she looking at him like, I don't understand what the problem is. You got a whole girlfriend. What you worried about him for? And what I'm doing? I'm single. I'm a side chick. And so he was like, yeah, I understand all that, but I like you. And so she was like, we've been screwing, so I don't understand why you're trying to make it seem like it's more than what it is. You can't sit up here and say you want me, but you got a whole girlfriend at the house, so no. So he trying to act like he and his feelings. It's like he catching feelings or something. And I'm like, how you catching feelings and you got a whole girlfriend? I hate people like stuff like that get on my nerves. You gonna cheat? Stop sitting up here catching feelings. It's already bad enough that you cheating. Be single and just be by yourself instead of cheating on people. Like stuff like that irks my soul, y'all. So anyway, he over here trying to bribe her. He gonna go in his pocket and pull out a gold card, like a gold credit card. He was like, I'm trying to give you the keys to the condo. I was just like, what? Y'all, so she reading him like in the little confessional. They keep going back and forth between the moment that we're seeing on the screen and her like talking behind the scenes. And she was like, he trying to offer me stuff I already, like I ain't gonna be able to get it. I already have access to that. So I was just like, oh, this is stupid. Y'all, so then he gonna ask her, about some brand. Because I was wondering, he had some kind of shirt or jacket on that had some name on it. It's supposed to be some brand that he working on. What exactly, I don't know. But anyway, he was like, I'm trying to make these business moves and I want to see, outside of the personal, if you can help me with that and be the face of that. So she was like, well, why can't you get your girlfriend to do it? I don't understand. He was like she was like, the same way you asking me, you could have asked your girlfriend that. And so he was like, see, that's what, there you go, acting up again. I'm just like, go somewhere and sit down. Like, why all these dudes on here ugly and got the nerve to be cheating on their wives and girlfriends? All of them are ugly. Just stop it. Y'all, so anyway. Then, of course, at the end of the night, he gonna be like, let's go ahead and go back to the condo. So she was like, tonight? And he was like, yeah. So she was like, I can't do that tonight. He was like, what, you got a date or something? And so she was like, maybe, I might, He be wanting to know too much. I'm just tired. So eventually she was just like, no. And of course, like any dude, when he want, which is sex, and the woman says no, they gone. That man was ghost some terrible. He got up and left. So she was like, oh, you gone because I said I ain't going to have sex with you. Oh, okay, all right. Y'all, I was so tired. So then the next scene, Ren ends up calling Nisha over to the house to make up or whatever. And of course, the stupidity ensues. She sits up here and apparently she has been in contact with the baby daddy, Devon, and they ended up having a threesome. It's just so dumb. And it's dumb to me because Ren said exactly what's going to end up happening, which is, why are we going to sit up here and have a threesome when one or both of us are going to sit up here and dip and dab without each other with that same person? And then the other one going to find out it ain't going to do nothing but create trouble. But anyway, they sitting up here having a threesome, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And I mean, Ren has been trying to act as if she's just so disgusted by his presence. But she sat up here and had been contacting him, and now they having threesome. Sit down. I'm tired. So ain't gonna be no more sympathy. Nobody has sympathy for people like you. You want to sit up here and be like, "Well, be my girlfriend. I don't want you to be around him." But then you ended up contacting him, or even if he contacted her first, she entertained it, and now they're sleeping together. Like, stop. I'm tired. But anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. Like I said, as you could tell, that was a pretty boring episode. I was not enthused at all. No enthusiasm. Pretty much boring. I was just like, okay, no. But anyway, I'm about to come back with the last episode, y'all. Bye.